the devil wants to fight you, the first thing he checks the altar that you are laid on. He checks the altar that governs you sovereignly. And the Bible said, Jesus departed away and he went to a solitary place. He went to an isolated place to do what? He went there to speak, communicate with the Father in heaven. And Jesus started with prayers and he ended with prayers. And if you check all through the time of Jesus Christ, he has the place he goes up to the mountain to pray. It is a place that he has set aside to speak and communicate with his Father for direction, for the next move, for what to do, and for what not to do. So an altar is responsible for this thing. Your prayer altar is responsible. When you have a prayer altar, you won't be 100% dependent on people to pray for you now. The move of God is everywhere. But for some of us, we reduce and we limit the move of God. When you have a prayer altar, if a child of yours is sick, with the faith in you, you lift up that child and move into that room and you pray. Something moves on in your life. When there are crises in your marriages, when you as the wife or you as the husband move into that room to cry in prayers, you could see the devil hands restricting away from your life. Malika Talaba. The importance of a prayer altar is what I'm speaking here tonight. A lot of us here today, changes can never happen when our prayer altars are not well detected. No matter how the prophecies they've declared over your life. See, a prayer altar sustains a prophecy in your life. I repeat again, your prayer altar, when the prophecy is declared over your life, if it's not well managed in your prayer altar, the devil can still take it off from you. So when the word is declared over your life that by this time next year, you are getting married. So if you don't hold on to that word in your prayer altar, the devil goes about to snatch it out. Because the Bible said, for he goes about looking for who to devour. Now when the devil devours a man, he devours a man to the core that nothing is remaining again. Lika talabado shada. Malibrata. Zikoto ikata. So a prayer altar helps one to be able to speak and release things into the spiritual realm. So there is a permission on your prayer altar when you speak words. Am I speaking good here tonight? So the prayer altar helps you in permission. Now, what is the permission? To declare words into the spiritual realm. And I tell you, the altar is responsible for the spiritual realm alone. Now, it brings the reality of the spiritual realm into the physical realm. Because there is nothing that happened in the physical realm that hasn't taken place in the spiritual realm. So your altar helps you to see from the spiritual realm, to make adjustments in the physical realm. And that is why today I am bringing this as a word to us here tonight. Help yourself and help your generation in prayers on your prayer altar.